Bittersweet. Bittersweet. You know how it is. It's the end of the month. We get into something new next month. Anyhow, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Tasherre Risay. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 201. Wow. Of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man, Dixie freely. We have used that intro throughout the entire month of May. Now, we're about to move on to something else. Shout out to the packed house in here tonight. And you guys are very near and dear to me and us and our operation. And it really annoys me when I can't give props to everyone or thanks or whatever because the chat is all goofed up. So I have come up with a solution. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a shout out list. It works very simple. All you do is type !shout into the chat. And I will make sure you get your shout out before the end of the show. It's that simple. As long as you check in, we would definitely get you your shout out. So there it is. Be sure to do that before the end of the show. Now, it's time to get it in. Are you ready? Now it's about to be a bunch of shout chats over to the right. Here we go. What are we doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you know anything about me, and you may or may not, but if you know anything about me, I am a musician. I am a fan of music. I love music of all types, even though I create hip hop. I love all types of musical genres and styles, and more importantly, I love all types of instruments. And when I do my sample-based stuff, definitely when I do my organic or instrumentation type stuff, I really try to pull out really nice instruments and make them, showcase them, I should say, highlight them in the track. One in particular that I really love, and I know many other people, like my wife, is the guitar. Absolutely love the guitar. The guitar can be and has been and is in pretty much every popular genre, even some less popular genres, but all types of styles of music. And it is an excellent, beautiful instrument when used correctly. Whether it's somebody in an acoustic Spanish set that's playing a really dope flamenco guitar, or it's somebody, and I'm one of these people that enjoys this, that's listening to some thrash metal and it's I absolutely love guitar. So I went to the people and said, hey, bring me back some guitars this week. And you know what? We have 11 submissions. And they're supposed to be highlighting, showcasing the guitar, amongst other things. But I also asked them to say, if you're going to do this, add some kind of guitar effects or something that actually brings the guitar out in the track. So this should be damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it in. Starting off with our man representing Amsterdam. Did I say Amsterdam? Zurich. Good Lord. XZ Beats. Bruh. Bruh. Talk about a cat that nails it. Like, whatever assignment it is, this dude goes out and it doesn't matter what style it is or what style he chooses to do to fit the assignment. He absolutely nails it every damn week. God, I love XZ. Back to some hip hop. Couldn't decide which beat I should upload, so I uploaded. Oh, you uploaded both. Oh, okay, I got it. Both samples are from Barney Cassell, one of the best, if not the best, jazz guitarists. Hope y'all enjoy. With much love for all the people watching and the CMA peeps. Thanks, XZ Beats. That's crazy because I thought for a brief second it's I can't think. I always think Gato, but it's not Gato. I thought that was the is he the Mangione that did the original sample to Running by the Far Side. Shout out to Jay Dilla, rest in peace. At first I thought that's what that was. I really did, but listening to it a little bit more, it's like, okay, I understand what's going on now. And he absolutely ripped that. And that's two segments, two different beats that he just kind of fused together, which he did an excellent job. Mix on point, drums and drum programming on point. Love the sample. No, he didn't list the sample, but he listed, like I said, Barney Cassell. Very, very nasty what he did, but he brought the effects with it too, and that's exactly what I want. Like, especially, oh God, am I going through puberty? Especially when, and that's stuff that I've done in the past. And if you've ever seen my live show, this is some of the stuff that I do. If you're dealing with samples and guitars, samples and sounds in samples is what I want to say. And you want to bring specific ones out, EQing and then effects and dynamics to really make them sit out. So in the case of a guitar, I'm going to probably throw like a phaser, maybe a flanger, definitely like a chorus or something on there, depending on the situation. Something to really bring it out of the sample and give it its own space. And this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. What XZ just did. My man, you're a damn genius, man. I love you. Appreciate that, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's go on head over here. Holla at our guy representing DMV. Our very introverted, very quiet guy, but he gets it here. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, Joey. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Joey. Okay. See? Get that man a little room. Let him do his thing. Hello, just turning in my assignment for this week. The guitar and piano sample I used is from Freddie. Oh, dope. Freddie Yoakim, jazz hop classics from Loop Masters. I actually did a show on that. Really dope pack. The bass I used is from Loom. It's from a plugin called Loom. Here's the beat, and I hope you enjoy. Man, I greatly enjoyed that, Joey. This guy, man, when he comes through, and again, it's weird because at the top of the year, you can kind of tell Cat's been chilling, because we got like 3 months off in between seasons, so to speak. And you could tell Cats have been chilling, just kind of, figure out what the hell's going on, do other things, whatever the situation may be. But when we get back into the groove, and then you start seeing people slowly but surely progress and get back into said groove, and they begin to improve. And Joey is one of those cases where I don't know if he sits off the entire time when we're off, and I hope not. I hope he doesn't sit dormant that whole time. But he's improved. This would be year 3 for Joey, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. And he has improved every time. Every year, he's getting better and better. He's opening up, and he's doing more. He's experimenting more, and actually getting some really dope stuff done. And he's getting into more packs and more sample stuff and plugins and stuff now, you can tell. Plus, he's using different gear. One time he's on his MPC, the next time he's on Push, if I'm not mistaken, or a couple of other things that he has. So I greatly appreciate everything that he does. Props to you, Joey. This was dope. Really, really, really dope. I like it. I like all of it. Even the mix was really, really good. So props to you on all of that. Intro to the main part, a little breakdown, into a different part, into another part that sounds slightly different, and then let it rock for a little bit, and then eventually fade out. So dope, man. I rock with this dude. Joey is my guy. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Thank you, Joey. Real quick, I'm going to run this back real quick for anybody that's just coming through the door. We now have a shout-out list. For those who are live, go ahead and type exclamation shout into the chat. That would add your name to the list, and I would definitely shout you out at the end of the show. Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with us every single week. And by the way, we do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. EST right here, youtube.com/Computer Music Academy. Come through and hang with us one night, man. It's a party, as you can see. Chat's right there. We get together, we have some fun, we talk some music, we enjoy some music. It's that simple. Come hang out with us one time if you can. We would greatly appreciate that. Speaking of people we greatly appreciate, let's go holler at this guy right here. One of our light-skinned brothers. We love him dearly. I know I do. Ladies and gentlemen, Gyros. See, this is why I mess with Gyros. This is why. Dude was good. He's damn good. He switched it out this week. And I'm not, this is no diss or anything at all. He switched it out this week because, you know, he normally has like the reggae, deep roots kind of elements in his beats. And I love that about his stuff. But this week he kind of stepped back and went more of, I guess you could say, rock, you know, slow rock, almost kind of jazzy, and just went straight guitar, bass, drums. I can't remember if I heard any keys or anything in there, but it worked out perfectly what he did. That was dope. For this assignment, I laid down 3 tracks of my guitar, one on the bass, added an organ, there it is, and a few other virtual instruments, topped it off with a couple of sampled sounds that I pitched to match the key. Drums were programmed with the help of Loop Loft and Addictive Drums, and RTO just said that in the chat. Addictive Drums, I layered on top of a live kit a couple of drum samples provided by the homie MG The Future. Everything was made inside of Reaper. Everything. Hope everybody enjoys. Hope everybody is living well. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. And I don't know if it's him getting more comfortable with using Addictive Drums or the drum samples from the Loop Loft, or however, major props on the drum work this week. It sounds really, really dope. Everything, as I've pointed out in previous weeks, you know, a note or two here will kind of throw me off because it didn't make sense. This week, I do not have that complaint or critique, so to speak. I don't have that, and that's pretty damn awesome. My man, I love the guitar, and that was one of the things that I said when I send the assignments out. You know, you can sample, you can pull some stuff out of a VST, or for those of us, and there's a few of us who actually have live guitars. I knew Rose was about to pull that one out. He pulled out the live guitar and the bass, so that was really dope. But man, what you did here, absolutely loved it. Thank you, John. Good God. Woo. Fire. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go holler at this cat right here. This cat right here. Y'all should already know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, no one you know. I already know that's last week's submission. Did you really send me the wrong thing? Did you really send me the wrong thing, no one? Oh, boy. This guy. Hold up. We got to go look for it. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's do this. Give me 1 second while I re-download. Hold up. Let's see if this is okay. This wave looks different. All right. See, and this is what we got to talk about. No one does this thing where he will upload a mix and then upload a couple more later on. Do it one time, you screw yourself over. All right, let's try it again. No one you know. Yo, I see something we may have to do this year is like slow songs or love songs. Because if that wasn't what that was, good God, that was nasty. I liked that a lot, no boy. Sheesh. He says, I love guitars and music, so I did an organic track using my go-to Nexus 2 and laid some drums. Hope y'all enjoy. Hashtag we are CMA. Bruh. That was pretty damn dope. So that was all organic, all instrumentation. Drums were there as we knew they would be. And I think it was RTO said we should start calling him Mr. 808. But drums were there. And from the gate, the guitar was in there. And I got to give you massive props on the instrumentation in general. All the different instruments, the guitar, the string, the bass. I can't remember if there's anything else in there. Yo, that went very well. And I say, I'm watching No One. He's one of a few, but no one stands out as, matter of fact, we were talking in the pre-show. And I played his submission from the class of 2018 show, which was 193 or 194. And it came on and we were in the chat, and I forgot who else it was. And it was, Kane. And we were just talking, and I was just like, man, this joint right here. And Kane was like, yeah, this is pretty dope. I was just like, and my response was, no one opened the year like, hold up, I got this. And he has been killing it every week. I freaking love what you're doing right now, dude. This right here, man. Bravo, my dog. Bravo. That was nice. I want to see more of that from No One. Real talk. That the guitar arrangement, but then just like in general, because it was even like a breakdown or what could be considered a chorus in there. It changed up and then went back to like the main groove. That was dope. Bravo, dog. Bravo. Thank you for that. All right. It was actually one cat that I was a little surprised that we didn't see, and now he's here. Shout out to this guy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, students. Listen, when I was just talking, I said there's a few people that I'm keeping my eye on. No one is definitely one of them. This guy is another one. The hell is going on with Student? What the hell is going on in Beijing? I need to know. I need to get there. He says drums, bass, and guitar sample. Didn't add anything else didn't add anything else just to practice my basic skill of chopping. This is all I can do and hope y'all enjoy. Hashtag CMA changed my life. Hashtag daily training. Hashtag we are CMA. Bruh. Not only is Student becoming very good at chopping, but his arrangements are like really dope. Like from what I'm seeing over these last few weeks, from here on, you're going to have a few, if not several, different things happening in the beat. Talking about as far as like different sections of the song or fill-ins, you know, all that kind of stuff. Transitions, all of that. This dude's arranging is crazy right now, and it's only going to get better. Then the sample that he used, stupid. That was just nuts. The thing that's really, really dope. I mean, the guitar, and I like how the guitar sits sonically in the track. The guitar is a tad louder than everything else to draw your attention to that. That is the key element of the track. So I'm really appreciating that. But again, the way in which it's used, the way he took different sections of the song, and as I do, and as several other people do, you can sit here and literally make multiple out of different sections of a song, of an original song. You can make multiple sections of a new song, and I absolutely love what Student is doing with that stuff right now. Killing it, bruh. Killing it. Proud of you. Thank you, sir. Let's keep it moving, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all join the shout out list. We would definitely give you a shout out by the end of the show. Greatly appreciate you. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's go holler at my guy right here. It's my brother, okay? This is my brother right here. And I'm so happy we are getting him more often in the podcast. You have no idea how happy that makes me on a weekly basis. Ladies and gentlemen, representing double negative peoples, Mike Notes.
double negative.
Bruh. As I was just saying, I'm so happy this dude is in the podcast more often. Good God. Mike notes. Well, I made something happen with this here guitar. LOL. Hope y'all enjoy. Hashtag we are CMA. Hashtag dirty old men. Double negative peoples represent. Mike's on a mission. He told me at the top of the year too, because because of his work schedule changing, that he would definitely try to be in more. Not only is he participating more, he is acting a fool on a regular basis. Like, this is so dope to me, especially coming from Notes. And that's not taking anything away from Notes or saying anything bad about Notes. I know Notes. I know what Notes has been doing for the last few years that he's been with us. And to see this dude go through somewhat of a metamorphosis musically, because now we finally got him to use his plugins. And he's really going out and, when it's sample stuff, he does his sample stuff. But when he gets into these plugins and these sample packs now, he's really coming up with some really, really, dare I say, genius stuff, because he's doing more. He's experimenting more. He's finding who he is as a musician and being able to come out of a box, so to speak. Same thing as I said, like with Joey. This guy got this crazy guitar, and I think there's a couple of them going on in there. Few different patterns, at least a couple different patterns of the guitar itself. Then he got these really dope drums in there. Come on, man. And not just only the drum programming, or if that was a break, however, I'm not sure, but the sound of the drums. And I think Dixie had pointed it out. Excellent selection of drums to go under that guitar and that bass. And I think there was like a high synth in there. Really dope. I see you, Notes. I see you, bruh. I see you. I see you. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's go holler at this guy right here. Looking at the waveform. It's about to be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, DJ Promo. Bruh, what the hell just happened? Woo! You. Did this dude manage to create flamenco trap? That first pattern was ridiculous. Well, the first half of that was ridiculous. Let's not even get into the second half just yet. What's up, folks? Chopped some flamenco guitars and applied a little bit of phase and chorus, added some more guitars and a synth using Nexus 2. The vocals are from the Vocal Runs VST plugin. Hashtag we are CMA. 1. This dude, I'm going to call that flamenco trap because I've never heard that combination before of flamenco guitars chopped the way he chopped them and then over like a trap beat. At least the hats were. But that was like really, really dope. Little breakdown. Somebody was talking. And then the second half. And you saw me. Once it went further and further, more and more started happening with the beat. And it's like, the head nod was on, yo. That was nasty. That second pattern, the first pattern was dope. That second pattern was insane. And I'm talking about all inclusive. I'm talking about drums, bass, the synth stuff, and definitely the guitar. Damn. See, this is the type of stuff I like, man. This is what the WHA Weekly Homework Assignment is all about. Yes, you could sample any damn thing. You can chop a sample any freaking day. But can you do it like this or like this? I'm here to take people outside of their box and hopefully help them expand their repertoire, so to speak, their skill set, so they can get work. That's what it's all about. Promo. Good guy, yo. Let me hit this up once again. So, something that I've implemented because I got tired of not being able to give everybody shouts out because of how the chat is kind of screwy. So, I've implemented the shout out list. Very simple. All you do is type !shout into the chat. It adds your name to a list that only I can see. And I would definitely give you your shout out at the show. You only have to do it once. You do it once, you're on the list for the entire show. But definitely get on the list so I can give everybody their shout out. Greatly appreciate y'all hanging with us every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, my mans, representing the north of the Carolinas. We call him Sir Ronald Beastly.
turn up the volume.
The hell just happened, Doug? He says, this track started off with guitar notes and chords from a folk guitar lesson on YouTube. I chopped and arranged the guitar samples after running it through a guitar amp, which gave me the rock grunge feel I was looking for. Added some keys, hard-hitting drums, and bam! Smells like CMA spirit up in here. Bruh. See, I like Ron B. In fact, I love Ron B. Because he's going to do some crazy stuff. Like, you have the assignment. You have what you do. You have what you do in conjunction with producing the assignment. And then there's people like Ron B, who's just going to do something way out here. It's within his realm, but he's going to make it so dope. Take all the stuff that he normally does and then still add some other stuff on top of it to make sure it doesn't sound like any other Ron B track or that he doesn't sound like anybody else. And that's what I absolutely love about this dude. He absolutely murders his submissions. This was nasty. The guitar itself, and to say that came from a folk guitar lesson that he sampled from YouTube. And then to run it through amps, and this is the stuff that I asked for. He runs it through some amps. I'm assuming guitar rig. I'm not 100% sure. Runs it through some amps. Gets the rock / grunge feel. Programs the drums. Probably chops up a little bit more of the sample. Bass. Later come in with the keys and the synth stuff. And that synth, when that synth hits, it makes no damn sense, yo. But overall, this was nasty, Ron. Good God. That's why we call you Beastly. Because he was a damn beast. My man, thank you for that. That's one of my favorites right there, by far. All right, let's keep it going. Let's go holler at this cat right here. One of my good brothers. He normally kills it. Ladies and gentlemen, Dixie Freely. It's about how I feel right now. Yeah. For 201, I put together an organic track using 6 guitars, mutes, acoustic, electric, slap, bass, wah-wah, etc., and having them all play their own rhythms. I processed each guitar with guitar effects in Guitar Rig 5 to make each one sound more interesting. Until next week, later. Let me bring this back real quick. Right here, bro. Right here. Right there, bro. This guy. That's all I got. And that's something that we use in the crew. You know, Dirty Old Man, CMA. That's an inside joke that all of us say in these situations when, you know, one of our brothers or sisters excels. We give them this guy or this gal. That's all I got. Because sitting here listening to this, it's just like, this cat is out of his damn mind. 6 different styles of guitars. Count them. 6 different styles of guitars. His track was comprised of guitar and bass, multiple styles, and drums. And there was like some pad stuff in there too. Bruh, you're a damn genius. And it's funny because I tweeted out in response to something else that I can't speak on earlier. But I tweeted out earlier, I'm surrounded by geniuses. That's why I do what I do. I had no idea I was going to run into stuff like this tonight. That's all I got. This is damn dope, Dixie. God. Sickening. I will say this. We have less than half of the people watching on the shout out list. If you would like to be on the shout out list, exclamation shout in the chat. Add your name to the list. Don't be mad. Oh, Tasherre, shout me out. I've said it multiple times throughout the show, you goofball. All right. Let's go talk to this guy. I'm about done with this guy, actually. Why am I done with this guy? Because he has no freaking idea who he wants to be. Moniker-wise, he knows who he is as a man, as a professional in his field, as a musician. However, he has no idea who he wants to be, moniker-wise, name-wise. So I'm going to make a call. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother will now be known as the name that'll pop up on the screen. And I'm leaving it at that. Let's go.
Double negative. Double negative. Double negative. Double negative.
say that I'd bit some shit from you. Why would I buy some shit from a fucking loser? Why would I buy some shit that ain't working for you? The internet, you go away. You push a button, you go away. I'm a real world nigga. I do shit out here in the real world. TV, magazines, lectures, tours, all this shit. Radio, terrestrial radio, the real shit. If all the computers on Earth crashed tomorrow, I would still be here. Your fat ass would disappear, nigga, and you hate that.
Wallace. He says, my thoughts and production have been all over the place. This joint includes some wild stuff. I found that I actually sample more rock than anything else. You and me both. Especially 70s classic and psychedelic rock. The joint samples, yes, close to the edge. Okay, this joint samples, yes, close to the edge. Thanks for bearing with me while I deal with this block. It's so funny what people are saying in the chat because Wallace is one of the people that names his tracks. The name of this track is Teacher, Teacher. And it is absolutely insane. I would love to take a vacation for one day to sit in specific people's minds. Wallace is at the top of that list. I would love just to understand what this dude's thought process is on a regular basis, just doing regular stuff, like when he's at work or with his family or something like that. Then, late at night, kids are asleep, the wife is elsewhere. I would love to be there to see the brain activity as he creates the music. It's going to be a wild ride, bruh. This dude is out of his damn mind. And as he said with the sampling more rock stuff, I found that I'm very similar. I sample a lot of rock stuff. And I enjoy a lot of rock stuff. I sample my soul. I sample, other stuff like that. But I found myself not too long ago really, really figuring that out. Like, wait a minute. Especially when I look at stuff like the art form. This guy obviously does it way better than I do. And I'm cool with that. I love the guitar sample from Yes. I love Yes as a group to me in general. Same group as the owner of A Lonely Heart. What really made this joint stand out is it was Wallace. It's Wallace as Wallace does. Absolutely killing samples, instrumentation, whatever he's doing in his particular creation for that week. But the samples of, I'm not even sure. For a second, I thought it was KRS, and I don't know if that is KRS. But the samples of the guy talking and just dissing the hell out of whoever he was talking to. Ooh, that just added an extra really dope layer. That was here. It was already here, and that was boop. That's exactly what that was. Good God. Fire. Wallace, you're a damn genius, bro. I love you dearly. Thank you for that. Oh, Tariq Nasheed. Okay. And now, we move on to this guy right here. Man, I can only imagine what's about to go down. I'm not even going to introduce this guy. I'm just going to press play. Let's go. Gamma Pods, closing out episode 201 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, bro. Right here. Thoroughly despise didn't even send anything in. That's how you know. That's how you know that he knows he's great. Bruh, first of all, let's get this out the way. I know where that damn guitar came from. You know, I know where that guitar came from. Shout out to XXL Audio. Your usage of it, however, good God, dude. That was crazy. That was absolutely nuts, yo. Dog, the metamorphosis has been greatly beneficial to Lord Gamma. Now, it's like I haven't worried about Gamma or Locke in quite some time. I haven't been concerned. I haven't given second thoughts on, man, is everybody going to be able to do this? I haven't had at least that thought in a long time when I give an assignment. I haven't had that in quite some time because right now we are, and it has been like this every year for at least these last 3 years. We now have the most talented crew we have ever had at CMA. And every year it seems to improve, or I should say we seem to hold that title again. There's no, this year is going down and we go back up. No, it's been nothing but either this or this, period. So when I say that I know that somebody like Gamma is going to kill it, it's because I have 3,000% confidence that Gamma is going to kill it. And when I press play, I listen, I watch the chat, and we all agree. Gamma killed it. The traveler, the tour guide, the journeyman. Absolutely stupid, man. All I want to know is when the next project. Because you know I'm going to buy it and bump it. That was absolutely ridiculous, man. Thank you for that. Good God. Fire. Y'all killed it this week. As I knew you would. First and foremost, shout out to my man Dixie Freely for this right here that's playing. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Thank you for giving this up to us. For the month of May, we'll be moving on to something different next week for the new month. Shout out via our new shout out list. TikTok Productions, DJ D-Man, my wife Samaya, love you baby, Dixie Freely, RTO Beats, Ron B, Mr. Mr. Wallace, Luigi, I Will Create, No One You Know, Agent Smith 78, Gamma Pods, DJ Wide Body, Afterlife, Gyros, Holistic Realist, that's a new one, welcome, welcome. Late Pass Music, a.k.a. Jay Bishop, my man. Mike Notes. Excuse me. Jamari Mack. Haynes Key. I apologize if I said that incorrectly, but I'm assuming Haynes Key. He was here earlier. Well, that person was here earlier. Thank you for coming through. That Blessed Girl. Student. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us this week. It's been damn good, damn great. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. EST right here, youtube.com/Computer Music Academy. And if you would like to be amongst the great talent pool over at CMA, come on over to computermusicacademy.com and join us. It is that simple. We're done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya! Yeah.